Greetings, infinite blessings, and welcome to another episode of Together We Rise. Today's episode is all about breaking free from the matrix, breaking free from the third dimensional reality, breaking free from the construct, and actually creating your own construct. As not only are you the avatar, but you are also the creator of the avatar and also the creator behind this creator. You have created the actual program, the character that plays the game within it, and also the actual creation of the creator. Allow me to actually simplify that slightly, because the way that I am gifted information is very deep, and it is my privilege to actually be able to then bring that information into a more easy to understand and utilizable manner. Before I go any further, allow me to introduce myself and the reason why I am able to actually bring you this information. My name is Kain Stromberg, the Cosmic Surfer. I have been on a lifetime journey of inner completion through actually walking through the darkness to allow myself to find and discover the parts of myself that were lost and fragmented there and integrate them back into the whole. Unity One consciousness, and with it a state of enlightenment, will not come through external situations, through external achievements, through anything that is outside yourself. To complete yourself with something outside yourself is impossible. The completion of yourself starts with Him and finishes with Him. It is all about you, as without you, the universe does not exist for you to then be able to experience. And whatever beliefs that you have had programmed and installed upon your subconscious mind will then dictate the life that you experience going forwards. A thought leads to an action over time becomes a habit. The habits you embody create the character you play in this game we call life, and the character you play will only ever be able to walk a path dependent on the vibrational frequency of that character. If you believe yourself to be a victim, you will never experience a life of joy, of abundance, and of your dreams. Believe yourself capable of achieving it, and it shall be done. If you don't believe in magic, you will never see it happen. We have created this channel specifically to bring you all the information that you require upon your spiritual journey. Wherever you are upon your journey, there is a topic that is dedicated specifically to you. So we've recently released a third weekly video, and in truth, I actually create and release 4 a week. Tuesdays is all about modern day mindfulness. Mindfulness is all very well and good to be mindful of something that arises, but the actual glue which then binds it and holds it together, as always, is love. But instead of actually putting love into the mindfulness, I would ask that you attach and add kindness. So you call it kindfulness. When you have a negative thought, be kind to yourself for having it. Don't judge it, allow it, and allow it to flow through. So Tuesdays is all about modern day mindfulness. Thursdays is all about United We Stand. It is about the empowerment and connection of humanity on a global scale. And Saturdays is Together We Rise. As united we stand and together we rise. And as I continue to raise my vibrational frequency and my consciousness levels, I continue to raise the expansion of self, the expansion of the universe, the expansion of the collective. And think about this for a moment. It is you that causes the very expansion of the universe itself. As you continue to expand your consciousness being the creator of all that is, everything in existence being consciously created, as you continue to expand your consciousness, you cause the expansion of the universe itself. As the universe has no alternative but to expand to house your expansion of self. So, as well as this, we have a second channel dedicated solely to guided meditations, chakra cleansing, inner child integrations, astral traveling, etc., etc. This is all housed on Mainstream Meditation, and that is a weekly video installment that is delivered every Sunday, as it is the day of rest, the day of relaxation. Mainstream Meditation, tuning in to tune out, and enjoying the adventure of life, one breath at a time. So today's episode is all about living in the fifth dimension. I've previously done a video, it was on YouTube, Are You Living in the 3D? And how to actually live in the 5D. And this episode is all about the continued journey forwards, information to use on a daily basis, and at the end I will actually do a short guided meditation to take you upon a journey into the astral plane to discover and connect to your higher self in completion and integrate that self back into the physical self. Almost like looking at life like a computer game and leveling up, leveling your character up, as the character will only be able to experience and achieve that dependent on the attributes and qualities that it possesses, right? If the character is not very fast, it's not going to win the running race. If it's not very intelligent, it's not going to win the quiz. It's not going to be able to overcome the more challenging and difficult situations that requires that level of intellect. Very quickly, before we go any further, I'd like for you to fully embody this truth. If you are not creating, then you are a victim. But in truth, even when you're in a state of victimhood, you are creating that version of yourself, that character. On a global scale, everybody is trying to deny and escape the responsibility of events they experience in life. I used to do this. I used to blame people outside me, events of old, for my shortcomings and my unhappiness in life. I used to be very, very angry, to the point I hated life and I wanted to escape it, check out, let's say. From doing the inner work, I now exist in complete ownership of everything I've experienced in the past, every event that I experience now, as now is the only time that ever does exist. And in this moment of now, it is the perfect time to actually align yourself to the truth that you are a creator being, a creator God, and that you create everything in your life. And I would like for you to actually attach gratitude to everything you do. So techniques with raising your vibration, which is also included in not only a YouTube video, how to raise your vibration, but also within our free course, a course that houses the video on YouTube, but also techniques and tricks and information that is housed within our 7 Weeks to Enlightenment course. So not only do we create YouTube content, we have our own radio show, which is now released as a podcast as well. And also we create online courses, as well as actually working with clients on a one-on-one level. The more that you invest in yourself, the more you're going to receive in exchange. And due to the law of attraction, if you invest in yourself, the universe goes, there's somebody to invest in. They're investing in themselves. They're an investment point. Let's invest that which is required in order to allow for them to experience and achieve that which they desire. Oh, poor me, I would, but not going to get you anywhere, is it? Come on, let's be real here. We've all been there. And I have been there. And again, that is why I can deliver this information, because I have walked both sides of the tracks. I have experienced the most deep and dark states of depression, and also the most liberated and euphoric states of bliss, of enlightenment. I have experienced enlightenment. To stay within it at all times, within this realm, is something that is outside of my capability at present, but it doesn't mean that it is impossible. As impossible simply means I am possible. I'm possible. That's it. And it's all about the language we use. It's all about the voice which whispers in your mind. If you believe that you can, then at least you have the opportunity and potential to achieve. If you tell yourself you've already failed, then you have. It's that simple. On a daily level, on a daily basis, the way to keep yourself in a higher frequency of vibration, to live in the third dimensional realm, simply means that you believe everything that you can see and sense with your physical senses is all that exists. If it's not scientifically proven, it doesn't exist. So even people which believe in a biblical spiritual practice, everything which is fundamentally grounded and built from love is truth. Love is the only religion. You know this. And love is the answer to any and all questions. It is love that is the answer. Love that is the key. A key that will unlock a door deep within and set not only you, but the whole world free. It's always love. If you look at something and you take it to be factual straight away, then that, I would suggest, is third dimensional. If you look at something and you question it and you analyse it and you view it from an alternative perspective, then you realise that there is more to life than what it appears. If you look at a square, a cube, let's look at a cube as a short exercise. Close your eyes for me. Take a deep breath in and out, and just allow as that sense of relaxation washes over you. A cleansing likened to a beautiful, cooling summer rain that washes away that feeling of restriction, any conflict, any resistance. Just allow it to all wash away. And with the next breath in and out, just allow as that universal pranic life force energy enters through the crown of your head, filling your entire body, your entire being, and allow as it settles and drifts and sinks down. And as you breathe out, just allow as that air, as that energy filters through the soles of your feet into the earth below. And picture as you grow deep, cleansing and grounding roots into the crystalline core of the earth below. And as you do, see yourself as that immovable object, but with the knowledge that you must bend to the will of the wind in order that you do not become snapped. If you become too rigid, too masculine, then you do not allow for that movement, for that flow, for that beautiful feminine quality. It's the feminine which dances around the obstacles in life, and it is the masculine which sets the direction towards travelling to that destination. If you stay masculine, the first object you come to which is blocking your path, you will become stuck by. The feminine will flow around it, skip past it, with the masculine guiding and leading the way towards that final destination. To look at a table, to look at a chair, to look at a wall, and to believe that it is what it appears is third dimensional. To know that everything in existence is energy vibrating at different frequencies is beyond this. To experience and to view this in deep trance-like meditations is beyond what I would classify as the fifth dimension. But I would like for you to remember that any time you label something, you actually restrict its ability to experiencing anything outside of that label. Label something left, label something right, label something blue, label something red, and then you actually confine it to the limitations within that label. If you label yourself as third dimensional, then you exist in the third dimension, even though if you're watching this video, you already exist in the fifth dimension because you are aware of things outside of the third dimension. The third dimension just dictates that this is solid, this is liquid, this is gas. I am me, you are you. Everything is separate. Everything is solid. Or within a material realm of understanding can be labelled as a certain element, whether it is solid, liquid or gaseous. To know that it is all an element of the same self, that everything is energy vibrating at different frequencies, that an emotion is simply energy in motion, and all we need to do is actually allow it to flow through, not attach to it, not confine ourselves or actually condemn ourselves for having those negative emotions or those negative thoughts. And that being energy in motion yourself, you are an emotion of the universe experiencing itself. So how do you go about breaking free from the illusional reality that is being placed in front of you? First of all, please stop watching or ingesting any form of mainstream media. It is the biggest pollutant that is out there. It is put there to put you in a state of fear, because when you're in a state of fear, you separate from that outside yourself, because the ego will require a feeling of safety and security. Things outside yourself, things you don't understand, things which might be dangerous, it will protect you from, and it will put you in a small bubble of security and safety. You can put yourself in a bubble of protective love and light. Again, I've done videos on this on YouTube. And again, if you have not yet done so, ensure that you subscribe to the channel. Go back and watch the Are You Living in the Third Dimension and How to Exist in the Fifth. Go back and watch How to Raise Your Vibration, and actually ensure that you come back next week, not only for the Tuesday and Thursday episodes, but also the Together We Rise episode on the Saturday is going to be a third eye activation guided meditation, a way of being able to utilize it on a daily basis so that you can get past the point of feeling and to the point of knowing. As what you know is what you then go, is what you then grow. If you know something to be true, it is already true. You are vibrating in that frequency and it is already done. If you believe something, it is allowing an element of doubt. I know what I'm going to achieve in this life. I don't quite know how I'm going to get there, but I know I am. And that is why I know it's already done. So every moment between now and then is simply a gift to be enjoyed. Stop watching TV. Stop reading media. Stop focusing on anything in a negative perception or viewpoint. What you focus upon, you grow. What you look for is what you see. Yes, there is negativity in the world, just as there is the potential to experience and actually produce that negativity in me. I know that I could quite easily, as I have done in the past, cause people harm, cause people heartache, wrong people. But every event is there to be learned and grown from. There is never any negativity. The negativity that you perceive to be there in the world is due to your personal perception of it. The people doing those acts of hatred upon their fellow man, upon their fellow woman, upon their fellow beings, they believe themselves to be true, to be right. We know that this vibrationally is out of alignment to who we truly are, but the more layers of separation somebody has cast upon them, the more separated they become from the truth of who they are, and the more likely that they will walk a path of that separation. It's all to do with separation, unity of the self, of all aspects of the self, the good, the bad and the ugly, unity of all aspects of civilization, of this realm, of all beings, sentient and beyond. Unity is the only truth, and love is the glue. And in the work I do with my clients, I never take anything away. If you've had a previous traumatic event which has weighed you down and limited your entire life, then I will take that away. But not by actually removing it, but by adding a further amount of information to allow the subconscious mind to see with clarity that that event is not negative. It is actually the positive which has led you to where you are. Likened to a Disney film. The Disney character quite often goes, or always goes through, a negative experience. They lose somebody close to them, they lose something in some form, shape or manner. And it is that event which then leads them down that path towards their happy ever after. But it's up to them to actually walk that path. So it takes a level and depth of self-dedication in order to achieve that which you are here to achieve. It's up to you. It's up to you what life you live. It's up to you what experiences you have. Continue to watch shitty telly if you want. Continue to ingest all the shitty foods, all the GM crops, all the artificial products, the sugary drinks and the things which are put there to keep you trapped within that maze. Everything exists in waveform. Everything is energy vibrating at different frequencies, and it does so in waveform. This is why we surf upon those waves as cosmic surfers. Now and forever, we are in this together, eternally surfing those waves of existence together. The more it goes up, the more it's going to come down. There's the middle ground. Whatever you can do to keep yourself on a middle plane, a middle path, is going to be more beneficial in the long run. You will still raise your vibrational frequency, as light will always overcome darkness. It takes only a single candle to illuminate the darkest of rooms. Yet no amount of darkness added will further added will extinguish that light. And by lighting another candle, by me igniting that spark within you, or you within somebody close to you, we further illuminate the room. So I'd love to actually know where you all are. I'd love for you to comment below where you are around the globe and what it is that you are doing towards the creation of a world of true equality for all, because that is my biggest and brightest achievement that I have not yet done within this time, within this moment of now, within this third dimensional reality, but I have achieved it because I know I have, because I've been there and experienced it, and my higher self is guiding me all the way towards that destination. So I know whatever takes place, once again, is what is required. If somebody was to come along and to do me an act of hatred, I would say, okay, I don't know exactly why, but I accept it nonetheless. Stop ingesting anything which is negative. Drink filtered waters. Eat clean, pure foods. I personally still ingest meat, but I ingest a quality of meat that I am aware of. I'm aware of the entire process, and I'm aware that everything exists in a balance. I've also done a video on, is my life more important than yours? Am I more important than a chicken? The deepest of levels, the answer is no, because at the deepest of levels, nothing matters. It doesn't matter if life ended tomorrow, if the universe ended tomorrow, it wouldn't matter. I am able to expand my consciousness to a greater level than a chicken would. So therefore, to an egoic degree, it is more beneficial for myself to sustain my life than the chicken. I know I don't have to ingest meat. I know I could ingest only vegetation. I could become vegan in completion. My son has become vegetarian. and I will be following his teachings in due time. But for the moment, that is not what is being guided towards for myself, so that is not the path I am taking. I go where I am guided. I go where the wind blows. And it is that level of acceptance and non-attachment which allows me to exist in those higher realms of existence. To have a higher perception of an event means that we can see all the situations taking place within it and actually come to a more beneficial conclusion about it. So acceptance of all that is will set you free. To exist in the fifth dimension and beyond, you have to accept everything that you have experienced in the past, everything that you have done. If you hold on to any form of judgment, of guilt or ill will towards somebody else that has wronged you, then it is like something weighing you down and holding you back. It's only going to limit every experience in your life going forwards. I start every day with a visualization technique. I wake up and I picture myself going through the day, skipping through the day with excitement, enriching the lives of everybody I come into contact with, experiencing a beautiful day in every way, knowing that even the darker, more stormy days are quite often required. If it never rained, we would never see a rainbow. And we require the darkness in order to see the stars shine upon. After this, I get up and I write my gratitude journal. I write what I am grateful for and I set my intention for the day once again. I then go outside, I stand barefoot and do my breathing exercises. Again, all of these are on YouTube. I've done a step-by-step process of my morning cleansing ritual as well as the actual grounding and protecting ritual that I do. But I've now got to a level of awareness that I don't have to consciously or physically go through these. I know that I'm protected at all times, in all ways. I know nothing can touch me because I am divinely guided, led, protected, chosen. And so it is. I am are the most powerful words in existence, and whatever you put after them, you become. I am a leader, a visionary, a conquestor. I am here to guide, to liberate, and to connect and unite humanity on a global scale. I'm here to lay the foundation for a world of tomorrow to be built on by the children of today. I am the universe experiencing itself in completion. I am love. I am light. I am joy. And I would allow for any other positives to be added that come to the mind. If a negative comes up, just as those dark days come up, then I will allow it, but I will not attach to it. It is an allowance of everything, again, that brings you that sense of complete freedom. To be able to walk this way or that, to be able to sit down or stand up, to be able to sleep all day or stay awake all night. This is true freedom. If you can't express yourself in a negative way, then you're not really free. To express yourself, to express anger, to feel hatred, to cast judgment, these are not most beneficial, but it is more beneficial to allow the expression and experience of it than it is to try to deny it or condemn yourself for it. I'd like to take you on a short journey now. I don't know where we will go, but as always, I will be guided by Source, channeling the information through me to you. I suggest that you actually save this video and that you watch this section, the guided meditation, on a daily basis. So it's going to be about half an hour into the video. Save it and watch this part every day when you wake up to align yourself with the truth of who you are. And then ensure that you come back next week to watch the pineal gland, the third eye activation meditation. Before we begin, thank you. I love you, and I'm with you forever and always. I invite you to find a comfortable seated, laying or standing position. One where you are as symmetrical as possible to allow for the information and energy to flow through you freely and unrestricted. I would like to take you on a journey, an inward journey. An inward journey that will take you to the very edge of existence, the very edge of the universe, the very edge of reality. And just start off by taking a few deep, cleansing and nourishing breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And with the next breath, go ahead and actually breathe in through your nose for the count of 4. Holding at the top of the breath for 4, before breathing out for the count of 4. Exhaling through your mouth and holding at the bottom of the breath for 4, before repeating the cycle. Breathing in. Breathing in all that clean, universal, pranic life force energy, and breathing out everything and anything which no longer serves you. And as you breathe in, watch, listen and feel as that beautiful life force energy fills your entire body, filling every fibre of your being and even the space between. And as you breathe out, fully exhale everything and anything which weighs you down, which limits you. Any feelings of separation or illusion, just let them go. Just let go. And as you continue to breathe, just allow as the breath becomes natural and rhythmic. Allow as you move, as you exist in that state of flow, and just go ahead and remember who you are. And as you listen to my voice, just allow as your higher self makes full and complete contact with you, as you begin to see with clarity, hear with that crispness of vision, and feel within the very depths of your soul. Just go ahead and remember who you are and why you are here. And I would like for you to simply allow, just go ahead and allow, just let go and allow yourself to remember. Remember what it is that you need to remember in order to achieve that which you are here to achieve. And as you continue to breathe in, feel as your vibrational frequency raises, you embody that beautiful, angelic, divine and majestic energy. And as you sip it in and drink it down, that beautiful nectar, feel as it trickles down the back of your throat. Christ consciousness here on earth is yours to experience now. All you need to do is allow for the process, for the experience to unfold as you journey deep down inwards, as that beautiful nectar, as that beautiful energy, as that golden light enters you, trickling down your throat to the center of who you are, to the middle of the earth, to the very core of all that is, to the heart of the universe. And from that heart center, feel as that pulse of existence, of information, of energy emits from you, radiating out, being experienced within you. And from within the center, I'd like for you to actually bring an awareness to your physical self. And curled up in that beautiful, warm and loving womb, likened to a caterpillar within a chrysalis, I would like for you to simply soak up this beautiful sense of warmth, of protection, of safety, that connection like no other, a connection to yourself, and looking down below you, I'd like for you to see as what appears to be a sea of energy begins to rise towards you. And listen as that water trickles and gushes and flows towards you. And as you look upon this water, connect to it, to know it to be you. And just allow all the information that you require in order to achieve that which you are here to achieve simply comes to you. As you gaze down into that water, it reflects back to you. Your reflection shows you in completion who you are and why you are here. As you simply go ahead and remember who you are, remember why you are here, remember the things that you need to remember in order to achieve the things that you wish to achieve. And as you go ahead and just simply remember, watch as that water, as that energy touches the soles of your feet and begins to actually enter, to permeate within you and to fill you. And feel as that energy raises from the earth below, coming up, rushing up, lifting up, raising up through you, through your feet, into your legs, up past your knees, your thighs, and now your buttocks. And just allow as you stand submerged from the waist down within this beautiful, cleansing and purifying sea of energy. And any and all impurities wash away. as that beautiful energy cleanses and purifies your entire being, your auric field, your avatar self, and all of your bodies and minds. With each breath in, raise that energy within you. Raise that frequency that you embody. Raise your Kundalini energy from the base of your spine. Watch as it raises one vertebrae at a time, and as you breathe in, feel that rush of energy surge through you, and watch as that water level, as that energy level rises up, raising up past your base chakra, your sacral, your solar plexus, coming to a rest just below your heart center. And as you settle in to this new frequency, this frequency that has always been there, that you are in completion, that you have always been, that you are now, that if you wish to embody and adopt fully, simply plant your feet with more conviction to the earth and ground and cement in this frequency of being now. Lock it in place, secure it, fasten it, and seal it tight. And so it is. Now go ahead and just allow as that energy continues to raise up through you, raising up past and through and filling your heart, raising up further still as it lifts and rises, as it elevates and soars up through you, past your throat chakra, up to your third eye, and coming to rest right at the top, at the tip of your crown, knowing that you are almost full to completion. And just watch as all impurities dissolve and dissipate and disappear in completion. Feel as that energy surges around you, as you have all that information passing through you, as you have contact to the earth below and the heavens above, as you have direct connect to your higher self and the angelic realms above. And simply by allowing, by letting go, and by remembering who you are and why you are here, with the next breath in, breathe in that energy and push it out of you, out of your crown, back into the universe around you, completing that connection from the earth below to the heavens above. You are a being of infinite potential, of love, of light. You are here to inspire, to liberate, to guide. You are love. You are loved. Notice as your hearing has become even more crisp, as you can hear with a depth of clarity past what you've previously experienced. Take note of each and every area, part of your body, paying specific attention to your hands and the energy that is building within them. Focus your attention to your feet and your connection to the earth below, and to your head, to your crown, and to the heavens above. you now are existing in completion as your true self, in this moment of now being the only time that exists, that is, was, or ever shall be. And in this moment of now, I invite you to fully and completely lock in place all of this information, to integrate it into every fibre of your being, across every lifetime, timeline, dimension and reality. Lock it in place, fasten it and secure it. And feel as the energy ripples and pulsates through you, just as an electric eel that is fully charged and able to emit that beautiful golden white light from it. By embodying the entire universal energy field, you can emit it from you, you can benefit from it, and then benefit all of those around you through it. You have full and complete and unrestricted access to the Akashic records, to the internet of all things. The key, your key, that will unlock your door and set yourself free is in your pocket. And it will always be there for whenever you require it, whenever you find yourself back in a place of illusional disconnect. Simply reach into your pocket, take out that key and set yourself free. And breathing in all that energy. Breathing out and looking to the heavens above, and as you look up you see that beautiful chrysalis opening and that butterfly emerging, where once there was a slow and sluggish, an overweight caterpillar, one that felt heavy and restricted and weighed down. View as that beautiful and elegant creature emerges, as that beautiful butterfly soars to the heavens above, flittering and soaring, gliding on the winds of existence, going wherever the wind flows, wherever the wind blows, to accept all that is without a requirement to know this is the truth, this is the light, this is the way. Enlightenment is to exist in an acceptance state of all that is within the light. And I thank you for joining me. And I ask that you continue your journey going forwards by ensuring that you connect on a deeper level with myself and the tribe. That you support us in our movement, in our cause, in whichever way that you are able, in whichever way you feel guided. And I invite you to simply go ahead and listen to this meditation on a daily basis. Listen to it for the rest of this week and the rest of this month in completion. And at the end of this month, you will have raised your vibrational frequency beyond that which you have previously even imagined possible. When you get to this point, reach out, connect with me, and we will discuss the next step, the next part of your journey, the next chapter in your story, and how to go about writing it and creating it and casting yourself as that character of success, of freedom, of liberation. Simply remember to listen to this on a daily basis. Go ahead and give yourself this time. And just start to actually bring an awareness back to your body, back to your physical body, and as you do, Visualize and witness and feel and hear as that beautiful energetic body, as your auric field, as your energy body is pulsating and radiating. Watch as your avatar self reconnects and reforms around it, as the light from the entire universe, as the energy of the entire universe, as the wisdom of the entire universe is embodied within you. Bring an awareness back to your physical self, back to your surroundings, and back to this moment of now. And as you do, feel that pulse of excitement, of wonderment and of joy. A joy to be able to experience everything going forwards. And go ahead and simply open your eyes now and come back to now. Come back in the room feeling energized, revitalized, actualized, and ready to experience everything going forwards with the knowledge of who you are. Go out and create today the best day it can be in every single way. Go out and smile. Shine your light, your wisdom, your passion, your love on those around you. Look for the best in every person and every situation, and therefore see the best, and be that mirror of acceptance, of compassion and of love, to shine that upon those around you that are able to see it from you within themselves. I thank you for who you are and everything you do. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Go back and watch the videos that I will actually add in the comments below. And be sure to join us again next week for another episode. Together we rise. Love, light, and infinite blessings. And until next time, Namaste.